Hello everyone, welcome to another video of mine. Today I'll be taking you on a walk along Bourke Street in the Melbourne Central Business District between Spencer Street and Spring Street. I'm waiting on the intersection of Bourke and Spencer Streets, and I just left Southern Cross Station as you just saw before. I just crossed Spencer Street and now I'm making my way down Bourke Street towards Spring Street. It was not that busy today, but it was nice. A lot of people still haven't returned to the office from working from home. But there are still quite a lot of people as compared to previous years. I used to work along Bourke Street many years ago when I was still in university. And I used to come down this road when I was on the way to work. Coming up, you'll be seeing St. Augustine's Catholic Church. It's a small church that's on Bourke Street. And so that is St. Augustine's Catholic Church, and the flag just past. So that's the church. That's the church. It's quite small, over 100 years old. It was built at a time when there used to be docks close by, and it catered mainly for the people who were on the ships, like the seafarers, etc. And they used to come for services there at that church, the Catholics who used to come there. There are quite a lot of older buildings in this area as well, built in the 19th and early 20th century. But a lot of new high-rises as well that were built in the past 20 years. There is also quite a lot of construction going on as well, and refurbishments of buildings in the area, as you can see in front of us at the moment. There's another tram that's going towards Spencer Street. We just passed Goldsboro Lane. I did a video on that lane a while ago, so please don't forget to go and check it out. There are also quite a lot of nice cafes along Bourke Street as well, which I have been going to a lot.
What would happen if you burn the whole lot? Nothing. We'll throw them in the bin and we'll learn.
And the weather is still cold even though we are in spring at the moment. It's the second day of spring today. And I shot this video on the 1st of September 2022. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe and leave a comment as well. I haven't been to the CBD for about 2 months as I was on holidays. And I'm happy to be back in Melbourne. There seems to be a lot more construction work now than before I left for my vacation. Looks like they're gonna build a few new office building or apartments on that corner over there. It's not sure what it's gonna be in the future. We're on the intersection of Bourke and Green at the moment. Just waiting to cross the road. This street has a lot of buses that go up and down it to the various suburbs of Melbourne. So I hope that you're liking the video so far. So we're coming up to Bourke Street Mall. It's an outdoor mall that's closed off to cars. The only vehicles that can go on there are trams, delivery vehicles and emergency vehicles. And it's a pedestrian mall as well. And they do have every Christmas time something called the Maya Christmas windows, which I will take a video of later this year. The Maya Christmas windows are usually in December, and I'll definitely take a video. So they have different themes every year. Like one year they're Alice in Wonderland, a few few other different themes throughout the years. And it's always nice to see. It's always very busy with lots of different people visiting each year. That's coming up in a couple of minutes. It's just down the hill. That's Priceline Pharmacy and a travel agency called Flight Center, which is unfortunately closed down. Coming up ahead is the Bourke Street Mall, which I was mentioning, where they had the Maya Christmas windows. And there's the Bank of Melbourne and a few trams crossing Bourke Street. Now we are on the intersection of Elizabeth and Bourke Street at the moment. Now the building in front of us was the building in front of us is the former General Post Office of Melbourne. Now it's a shopping centre with H&M and a few other stores and cafes there as well. Now the post office has moved away from there, but they have a shop which is next door to the building down Smith Street. So now we are walking towards Bourke Street Mall, and as you can see, it's quite busy along this area as a lot of tourists come to see this mall. They also have a few buskers that play music regularly. As you can see on the right, one is getting ready. And a lot of them are very entertaining and fantastic. There is another one coming ahead. That's also busking. As you can see, this part of Bourke Street, there's only pedestrians and the tram tracks. You may have just seen another busker on the right. So we're just past the Maya shop. So they have the Maya Christmas windows on at that shop every year during Christmas time. And I will be taking a video, as I said. Across the street is the Melbourne Visitor Centre. So if you want to go and find out about some things about Melbourne, some tour guides and maps of Melbourne and what to do in the area, you can visit that kiosk and get as much information as needed. And the staff are very helpful. I went there and they were nice to me. Melbourne does also have a lot of plays, and one of them is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which I have not seen experience yet, but I would like to one day. I've heard that it's a good play. Coming up ahead across the street called Swanston Street is the Kmart Plaza. Kmart is a very nice store. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of Kmart. That used to be the Target Plaza previously until Kmart took over a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, there's not many Targets left in Melbourne and Australia, as Kmart has taken over a lot of the stores. Coming up ahead is the Kmart Center, formerly known as the Target Center. As you can see, the Kmart sign up ahead. The store inside is really good, really quite big and spacious. And they also have a few cafes as well in the Kmart Center. And that's the outside of the Kmart shop. Now we're making our way towards Spring Street at the moment. Sorry if I'm panting a little bit, but I need to do a lot more exercise at the moment. Even though I go to the gym, I'm still a little unfit. There's a store called JB Hi-Fi, which sells electronics. There's also a Virgin Active store ahead. That's a gym. That's a shop called Bread Top, where there's a lot of bread and nice food to eat. Hungry Jack's is owned by Burger King, and they had to change their name because of some previous things, and they had to. In Australia, Burger King is known as Hungry Jack's. That is Virgin Active. It's a gym that is related to Virgin Airlines. ahead is the Parliament building of Victoria, the state of Victoria. This is where our Premier sits, and as well as the rest of the Parliament. This was built in the mid 19th century, so it's over 150 years old. I have not been inside it personally, but I would like to one day. I am not sure that we can take any videos or photos inside Parliament building. It's a really nice building from the outside. They are doing some renovation work at the moment, and it is a really beautiful building. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment as well. And have a wonderful day, everyone. And I'll see you again soon.